They say cities are manifestations of life itself and are born, die, laugh and cry as us humans.
There are cities that evolve and then there are cities that don't change at all. But then there are cities that walk hand in hand with time and take everything into the stride of their evolutionary being.
And then there are cities that choose to remain time warped.
Tomar naam ki? Amar naam Kolkata.
The languid and lazy city that we're at was considered the handsomest city in all of Asia in 1803 and probably the richest city between Tokyo and Rome until 1971.
And not much has changed since the wealth, affluence and the bone-deep beauty is as much retained by the city as its dirt, slush and an absolute disregard for time.
Welcome to Calcutta.
So in this warehouse in the heart of Kumartoli is the place where creators of the universe are created. The place is called Gorachand Paul and Sons and we are here to meet Mr. Malloy.
And this is the place where actually the biggest murtis are made in all of Kolkata.
And not just Kolkata, these guys export these murtis abroad as well. When do you start making the idols? What's the time?
March.
So the festival is in October and you guys start from March.
But you guys also have a lot of different festivals for different goddesses, right? तो पहले आपका लक्ष्मी पूजा आता है, फिर दुर्गा पूजा आता है, फिर काली, तो उस हिसाब से प्रोसेस क्या होता है?
प्रोसेस पहले जो है ये जो लकड़ी है इसको कलेक्ट करते हैं तो इसको किस छाचे में आएगा उसके हिसाब से इसको तोड़ फोड़ के बनाते हैं। उसके बाद चावल का जो छिलका रहता है ना जो वो सूखने के बाद जो रहता है उसको पहले मोल्ड करते हैं तो स्ट्रक्चर बना के उसके ऊपर जो मिट्टी लगाते हैं उसको धान का जो छिलका होता है उसके साथ
की तरह बन जाता है।
हाँ उसके साथ मिट्टी मिला के
So basically you make a wooden structure, then fill it with hay and then you fill it with clay and then the paint happens. These are the four basic steps.
एक ये मूर्ति बनाने में कितना टाइम लगता है?
3 से 4 महीना।
So you are a fourth generation business owner here. But what about the artists? Where do they originate from?
Actually हम लोग आए थे बांग्लादेश से। बांग्लादेश से यहाँ पे आके बहुत सारे जो कुमोर है जो ये मिट्टी का काम करते हैं उन लोग को कुमोर बोलते हैं। उसी की कुमार वो ये भी बना सकते थे वो भी बना सकते थे उसी हिसाब से यहाँ पे आए थे एक कम्युनिटी बना के तो आहिस्ते आहिस्ते इसका नाम बन गया कुमारटोली।
And although at the end they might end up in the Ganga, but now you know how much effort and how much work goes into making these beautiful idols. And thanks Malloy for sharing all the information with us. And you'll have to give us a tour यहाँ का, so that we know कि आप लोग कैसे कैसे idols बनाते हैं। Welcome to Asia's largest flower market right here in Malik Ghat in Calcutta. So I just happened to bump into these guys. You know, the shop was pretty colorful, so I decided to show them something. मैं आपको इसके साथ कुछ दिखा सकता हूँ, ठीक है? तो अब ये देखो, बस सारा ध्यान इस फूल पे लगाओ, ठीक है? कैसे हो सकता है? क्या हुआ था? कैसे हो गया? अचानक हमने भी देखा नहीं, ऐसे अचानक उठ गया। दारू में दारू
पूछो नहीं।
ठीक है, अब ये देखो, अब मैं 3 पे ये गिर जाएगा, ठीक है? 1 2 3।
कैसे किया वो तो पता नहीं लगा, फुल ऊपर उठा फिर गिर गया अकेला ही। ऐसा जिंदगी में कभी नहीं देखा।
Traveling to a new city is always an amazing experience, and when you travel as much as I do, well, you want to look good, which is why we guys are here at Max Fashion to look good, feel good.
Dramatic colonial architecture, streets bursting with the mass of humanity, India's intellectual and cultural capital, this city will surprise you with the amount of cultures and subcultures it possesses.
Kolkata is littered with the remains of many worlds where each fragment is trying to piece itself together against modernity.
The war era in British India brought a lot of cultural changes, and the springing up of new jazz bars in the old city was one of them, which made sure that by the time the British left India, there were dollops of jazz in the curry of Kolkata.
And some of the last remaining vestiges of the jazz culture in Kolkata have survived over the years, and which is why we guys are here with the jazz legend and the only authentic bebop guitar player,
Mr. Carlton Kitto.
How are you, sir?
How are you?
It's an honor to be here with you.
Thank you, thank you. So, Mr. Kitto, you've been playing in the jazz clubs in Kolkata ever since they've been here. I just want to know that what was it like when you were growing up, all the jazz culture that was springing up, which sort of inspired you to learn as well?
Yeah, all the restaurants in Park Street
Okay.
had different ensembles, you know. Some had trumpet sax, piano, bass, drums. I had guitar sax, piano, bass, drums, things like that. And the singers also, there was very competitive singers. They were all absolute, look at like James Mansfield and Marilyn Monroe and stuff like that. Plus they would sing jazz.
Wow.
Shirley Myers, and there was Pam Crane, and many of them, you know. There were jazz groups, you know, or maybe standard jazz groups, because people would dance. So they played that for ballroom dancing, and rights of admission were reserved for all the restaurants. You couldn't get on the dance floor without a jacket. You won't believe, this is Calcutta I'm talking about.
And of all the times that you've been performing, what was the high point of your performance career when you thought that, okay, this is big?
You won't believe, the Queen Elizabeth came to Grand Hotel and danced ballroom dancing with the Duke of Edinburgh to my music.
Wow.
I played a tune, an English tune, a Nightingale sang in Berkeley Square, which she loved very much. She came and told me, I love the way you play that tune.
So you've been making music as well for the last 30 years, you know, composing new music, layering tracks that have already been made. So what is your proudest composition?
I made a tune called The Nighthawk, you know, a composition, because there was a regular guitarist playing there who was a very big favorite of mine called Barney Kessel. So on his lines, I made this bebop tune.
Carlton, can I ask you to do something? We have a pack of cards over here. Okay, they're all different. Yeah, so it's a normal pack. Okay. What I'd like you to do is, I'd like you to just say stop whenever you want. Okay, so I'm just going to run through the cards like this. All right. So just say stop whenever you want. Okay.
Stop.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. So just have a look at the card. Just show it to him, show it to her, show it to them. Not the
Six of
cameras.
clubs.
That's fine, okay. Okay, fine. So the 6 of clubs, okay. And can I ask you to do something? Yes. You have a collection of a lot of CDs over there, yeah. Right? Can you just go there and just think of one? Alright, you got one? Okay. So now, just think of it.
I did.
Okay, so there are two words. First word is an English word, but it's not really spelt out in the correct English fashion. I'm getting very weird spelling of this. Just think of the second one. Okay, this is a Hindi word. Okay. Is the first word fusion? Fusion sagar.
Fusion is the band and
Fusion. Sorry, Fusion. But
yeah, you've got that.
Almost there. Yeah. Is it somewhere over there?
It is there.
Can you please take it out? All right. Let me just come with you.
Pretty advanced stuff, yeah? Huh?
How did you?
Pretty much.
Alright. And just hold it in your hand like this so that no one can touch it. And just come over here. Alright, just come over here. Okay. Perfect. So you stop at the 6 of clubs. Yeah. So we take the 6 of clubs. Okay. And we just hold it like this. Okay, so. Vanishes, yeah. You've been holding that in your hand all through, and he just picked a random card right now. Right? I haven't gone close to this CD. You were thinking of the 6 of clubs, right?
Whoa, awesome. It's very spooky.
Good God. Amazing, yeah?
Spellbound, and it's amazing what the power of the mind, or however they do it, we'll never be able to guess that.
Fly the card and pack it inside the CD.
How did you get that?
This
The name of the CD.
Puza, which is not exactly an English word, and the other was Hindi, so it's very amazing. So it kind of might not be expressed on my face and expression. I'm not very expressive.
It's giving me a very ghostly flavor. I don't know.
It's not a magic. It's real.
Ever wonder how a city keeps a century-old structure alive and available for the modern-day traveler?
Well, want to know more? Just look around this grand colonial structure around us, which is called the White Dame of Calcutta. And why wouldn't it be so when it stands like a white dame against the bustling facade of the city?
Well, the Oberoi Grand was originally a boarding house, but now it's been converted into one of the finest hotels in the Eastern Hemisphere.
Dating back to 1894, this place has endured 2 world wars, rise and fall of empires, colonialism, capitalism, communism, famines, riots, floods, and has still stood tall.
So let's go take a walk through the fabled history.
Have with us someone who is responsible for taking care of this place, the manager of the iconic Oberoi Grand in Kolkata, Mr. George Kuruvilla. What's the history of this place?
The Oberoi Grand started as a hotel, and it was an Armenian gentleman, Aratun Stephen, whose vision it was to start this at a very small scale, though. But it's been with the wonderful Oberoi Group since 1938. The poolside is where we start the day with a 7:30 yoga session for our guests. They are all allowed to just come in and sign up and just do it. It's just the right start to the day.
This place is very magical. So I want your perspective on how magical this place and why is it so magical.
You see what surrounds this area, which we call as the Central Business District. And it's also pretty much the place where all the historic places of interest are in the city of Kolkata. And amidst all that hustle bustle and the chaos, and you enter into you know, the Oberoi Grand, and it just gets you into the peace, the tranquility, and that's why it is an oasis of peace and calm, and that's exactly what our guests define it as. So for me, that is a magical statement.
Alright, so George, thank you so much for this magical experience.
You're most welcome.
Now it's time for the team of You Got Magic and me to, you know, give you a thank you gift. So I'd like you to just think of a word, okay? Just think of a word, okay?
Right.
And it's impossible for any of us to know, right?
Yes.
Just you know it.
Done.
No one else knows it, yeah?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so just keep in your head, we're just going to come back to that in a bit. Richard, can I ask you to just name me a number?
Okay.
Yeah?
Should I just tell it?
Yeah, just say it out.
34.
Sorry, what?
34.
34.
31.
31.
738.
7.
38.
38. Alright? So this is the number that you said. Yeah? Alright? Now, here's the thing. You are thinking of a word, and he just said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A 7-digit number.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
Now, just think of your word. Yeah? Just think of your word.
Right. I've thought about it. Yes.
Starts with a B.
Okay. Long way to go.
B, E. It's a very positive word.
It is. It is.
It's something you believe in. It's believe.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
Believe, right?
Absolutely.
Now here's the thing. He said this number out loud, right? Does this make any sense to you right now?
They are just numbers.
They're just numbers, yeah?
Yes.
You were thinking of the word believe.
I was.
Right?
I was. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at this. That's amazing. This is amazing. Did you see that? It's when you look at it like this, yeah?
I don't know. I just randomly chose some numbers.
High five.
Wow. It's surreal.
You want to hold it to believe it?
Yeah, we'll do so.
Okay.
Yes?
See, Kolkata is in Bengal, so everything here is Bengali, and it's all korbo and roshagulla, and everything is like related to Bengal and all Bengali. And if that is your idea of Kolkata, then we are here to not burst your bubble, but expand it a little.
Exactly. Due to its location on the eastern bed, this place is highly influenced by the Southeast Asian culture, which is primarily why we guys are here.
Adorned and decorated with artworks all the way from Myanmar to Thailand, this place is as much a part of the culture of Kolkata as it is of Southeast Asia.
Welcome to the culinary and architectural gem of Oberoi Grand. Welcome to Baan Thai.
Excuse me. Since Thai people love to get all the food on the table at one time, we've done the same, so we're going to start eating now.
Cup and cup.
This gigantic being on my plate is stir-fried lobster, and it's got a lot of Thai basil and some lemon leaves. We have Thai green chili, we have Thai red chili, we have a combination of a lot of herbs like you got peanuts, coconut, and it's a very layered thing. They've got a lot of flavors inside it, so every bite is sort of a different taste. Depends on what you manage to pick up.
So this spinach looking thing, which is not really spinach, you only get this in Calcutta, in all of India. So if you ever want to have morning glory, you come over here and you eat this.
And this wonderful looking lollipop, it's called chicken satay. It's got a lot of garlic inside it, it's heavy on garlic. But you can taste a little bit of peanut, it's because of the peanut sauce as well. Perfect appetizer. the recurring theme in all this food over here is that these guys pay a lot of attention to everything. So it's not just about how the food tastes, it's about how it looks, it's about how you feel, and obviously it's about the nutritional value. And Thai food, mind you, is one of the healthiest foods in the world because every ingredient serves a purpose.
This is real organic Thai food. You know why? Because all the ingredients come all the way from Thailand.
We have the dessert on our table, which we've already started eating.
Yeah.
It's called Tap Tem Samse. And you don't need to remember that. It's coconut cream filled with a lot of water chestnuts. It's just a lot of natural, creamy sweetness. Wow. So if you've had a leg day at the gym, eat some Thai food.
The city of joy turns into the city of magic every evening as numerous people throng its ancient ghats and light up the river with faith. The faith in one another and the faith in the graying city.
भैया
नमस्कार।
नमस्ते नमस्ते
नमस्ते।
अच्छा तो मैं आपको कुछ दिखा सकता हूँ?
हाँ दिखाइए।
पर उससे पहले थोड़े से क्वेश्चंस पूछूंगा। तो यहाँ पे जो फेस्टिवल्स होते हैं कोलकाता में वो कौन कौन से होते हैं?
दुर्गा पूजा होता है।
दुर्गा पूजा,
लक्ष्मी पूजा होता है,
लक्ष्मी पूजा,
सरस्वती पूजा,
सरस्वती पूजा, ठीक है। तो इन सब में से भैया आप कोई भी त्योहार बोलिए आप।
दुर्गा पूजा इधर बांगाली जन बड़ो सबसे बड़ा उत्सव है আমাদের
सबसे बड़ा त्योहार दुर्गा पूजा, ठीक है। तो ये देखिए दुर्गा पूजा
What is this? কি করে হলো এটা? এটা কি?
আরে ওয়াও, দুর্গা পূজা, অ্যামেজিং। এটা কি করে হলো? দুর্গাটা ওটা মূর্তি তো।
দেখতে পাই একবার?
দুর্গা পূজা,
পুরো দুর্গা পূজা।
কি খুব সুন্দর এটা। সুন্দর। It's really amazing.
এটা কি করে বার করলেন আপনি এভাবে? এটাই তো ম্যাজিক।
এটাই ম্যাজিক। এটা জানতাম না তো।